Hello, Sasrikal, Namaste and Assalamu Alaikum. Welcome back to my channel, Mad Black Guys, and I'm your host Jabir over here. Before we start the video, I want to apologize to you guys that if I don't reply to your comment, it's because I'm not getting proper notifications. So if you guys want to ask me anything, just message me on my Facebook page. I'll leave the link in the description box below. Almost all the time I'll be active on my Facebook page. It's convenient for you guys to get my reply, easier for me to track your questions. So getting into the video, welcome back to my web series about the service center problems. What are how to identify them and how to make the service center guys fix it. As I have told you guys in my previous video that I have so much experience in Royal Enfield service people that I never take no for an answer, and no matter what I get my bike fixed. So the local Royal Enfield service center, I mean the one in my area. So whenever I go, the what you call service reps, they just run away from there. They say I have already handled this guy. They push the guy who has never handled me forward and ask him to take care of me, because I always, whenever they say it's normal, I tell them if it's normal, you give to me in writing or fix it. And no matter what they say, I never take no for an answer. If they are not getting convinced, I say okay, let's go to the manager. Then I go talk to the manager, and even when the manager is not agreeing with me and I'm sure that it's not normal, I email the Royal Enfield service center, and they call the manager up, and I have told you guys what happens after that and all. Cutting the crap, let's get into the video. So this one time what happened was, I told you guys, right, I took the bike because it was misfiring seven times to the service center. So this thing happened right after that. 7th or 8th time after they fixed my bike, I took the delivery of the bike. Then I noticed that the engine oil was leaking. So I was like, damn. Then I told that guy that the engine oil is leaking. Then this guy says, "Sir, that's normal. We just changed the engine oil, so it's just that. If just check, if tomorrow it's leaking, then we will fix it." I was like so pissed, and I was like, okay, fine. I just took the bike out. I went home. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, the leak did not stop. Then I was like, okay, fine. And I was so pissed that I didn't want to take the bike back to the service center because it was already there for a month. I was going back and forth, and that time I was in Chennai because they could not fix it in Kerala. So that time I was in Chennai, and the place where I was staying to the service center, it was around 15 to 20 kilometers. So you guys can imagine how frustrating it is to go. I tolerated it for 2-3 days. Then after that I was like, it's leaking. It did not stop leaking, and my whole parking area had engine oil in it. I was growing concerned, so I was like, okay, damn, chuck it. I will take the bike to the service center. Took the bike to the service center, gave it to them. Next day, got it back. Still, they didn't fix the problem. They made me go to the service center 5 times for that oil leak. I'll show you guys what was the problem, how to get it fixed. So what happened was, this whole area, it was leaking oil and covered with oil. So I told them, why is it leaking oil from, why does it have a lot of oil? And it was like dripping. So they told me that they did chain lube, and that's why it's there. So he said after 2 days it will be gone. So that was not the case, and it was continuously leaking and it did not stop. So and they could not identify it, why it was leaking. It took them 4 or 5 times trip to the Royal Enfield service center and pressure from the senior management that the problem was, this one is the kick cover and there is a oil seal over here. So the oil seal over here was leaking, and that was causing the engine to leak oil, and they only identified this after the 5th time I went to them. As you guys can see, the solution was so simple, but it took me 5 trips to the service center to get it fixed. After the 3rd or 4th time, they said they have fixed it, and I trusted them. I think after the 3rd time, it had a shortage of half a liter of engine oil. 4th time when I gave the bike back to the service center, it didn't have any engine oil at all. So I was so pissed and I had to pay for the engine oil. But first time I had to pay for the engine oil, but second time I said I'll not pay for the engine oil. It's because of your inability. You guys could not fix my bike's leak. I lost all the engine oil and it was brand new engine oil. So they agreed, and that time I didn't pay for the engine oil. They made me go to the service center 4 to 5 times. So yeah, so that's all guys. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. Bye, take care, sayonara.